¿Se me escucha? ¿Se me escucha? Ok. No sé cómo presentarme, pero hola. A ver, mutear el BGM. Y el juego, que no sé si es que se escucha fuerte o no. Me distraje por un segundo y estaba viendo un gameplay de Elden Ring. Literalmente estoy algo así como... En parte los odio por hacerme jugar esto. Ahora tengo muchas ganas de jugar a lo otro ahora mismo. Ah, por cierto, una cosa. Em, no sé qué tal está el tiempo ahora, así que en cualquier momento yo podría terminar esto. Y cualquier momento es literalmente como en 2 minutos, o quizás 1 hora, o 2 horas. No tengo ni la menor idea. Pero ya están advertidos por cualquier cosa. Vamos a darle partida nueva. Serpiente loro, al menos. No sé qué tal sea el delay ahora porque toqué algunas configuraciones del OBS. ¿Qué podría mal ir sal? Todo. Podría haber un apagón, podría estar paralizado en el juego durante mucho tiempo. No quiero presionar el clic porque esto ya se va a empezar. Escogí la democracia. Ok. Si se corta la luz somos de la down. Es entendible, totalmente. Bueno. Si es grotesco, la verdad me da igual. Bueno, hasta cierto punto. Empieza la partida, ya está así, dice partida guardada. Estoy con algo así como... ¿De qué me perdí? Ok. Y no he probado el juego antes, así que no sé tampoco qué tal me va a ir con esto. Espero que no se esté congelando, aunque sea en el stream y todo eso. Solamente porque es el tutorial estoy tranquilo, pero esto termina y va a ser como, ya no quiero jugar. Em, ok. ¿Saben? Yo leí el libro y no recuerdo que el libro empezara así. Sinceramente. Ok. Se puede correr, se puede saltar, no se puede saltar. Al menos no por ahora. What? Bueno, no puedo ocultar la cosa esta. Y no sé si esto se va a apagar o no. Siento que el tutorial no es suficiente. Dice correr, pero no sé de qué. Yo simplemente presiono y listo. Debería hacer eso, lo de tomar alcohol para no tener miedo. Probablemente. Investiga la habitación. No sé ni qué decía, pero creo que me inventé eso. Nada más porque vi muchos puntos. Ok. Supongo que no es nada.
Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Caso cerrado. ¿No se puede abrir esto? Supongo que no.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy. Natural sciences, linguistics.
Literalmente estoy revisando cada objeto porque no quiero salir de aquí. Y no me arrepiento de eso.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
20 de octubre tal cosa, agencia de investigación. Ok, esto es más complejo de lo que esperaba. What? Trauma psicológico. Pesadillas. Inventario. Un mechero. Esto afectará tu destino, ¿por qué? Literal. Beber, no beber, beber, ya está. Me condené por beber.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Reparte puntos de personaje. Tengo 8 puntos. Y no sé. ¿Qué ponerle? Estoy leyendo esto y me parece súper complejo, de verdad. Además que no sé ni siquiera cómo voy a utilizar esos puntos luego. El vaso de la muerte. Un trago y listo. Ya arruinaste tu vida. Decía encontrar artículos, artilugios ocultos y fue como que listo. Ya está. Un punto. 7 puntos de personaje. Em,
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
¿Saben? Ya empezó a tronar aquí, de verdad.
As you know,
Entonces es como que si truena feo o algo por el estilo.
detectives,
Adiós.
it would seem you've been accepted fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license.
Me pregunto si puedo ver más.
Self-worthy of the Wentworth detective.
O sea, ya me condené con un trago, pero quiero saber si puedo condenarme más con 2 tragos o cosas así.
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
Ah, ok.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist.
¿Se traba el directo?
All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me.
Se traba el directo porque yo no puedo saber eso.
Fool.
Pero no lo había pensado, pero
My
mm,
little girl,
quizás mi internet no está muy bueno en momentos de tormenta.
even you must know of her.
O sea, pensé solamente en el apagón, no pensé en la posibilidad de que falle la conexión.
Yes, everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof,
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the
Pues
other
es una posibilidad, la verdad.
mind.
Lo de que se detenga todo. Pero más lo digo por el tema de los apagones, ¿no? Esa es casi muy frecuente.
what's to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Una etiqueta de envío es casi legible, pero entiendo parte de la dirección. Almacén 36, Darkwater. El informe policial dice que el fuego empezó en el comedor y se llevó a toda la familia. Ok. La verdad solamente me interesa de la dirección y ya. Examinar la pintura.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Tengo que decidir esto y enseñar qué conclusiones saca de estos elementos. Investigar tal cosa. ¿Dónde vivía Sara? Me pregunto hasta qué punto me pude haber spoileado por haber leído el libro.
Place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
Ok. Fragilidad
You must
mental.
tell me if what the
Ahora estoy teniendo flashback de lo que leí en el libro y es como que, ah, mira, ahora sí tiene sentido.
Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
saw things. What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Hay algo en la historia que no encaja. No debería tomarse este cuadro a la ligera. Hmm.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
No recuerdo.
You must find
Porque no es que sea una historia en plan con un final, sino que más bien es como para describir las cosas grotescas que suceden en la isla.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her
En el libro, prácticamente el detective investigaba sobre el caso,
Find that well.
pero
Find out
creo que no
the
se
truth about
involucraba.
Sarah Hawkins' death.
Acá voy a involucrarme.
Handsomely compensated.
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
Partir hacia... ¿Cómo voy allá?
Darkwater.
La pintora.
I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
Bueno, por el momento sigue siendo el inicio del juego. No puede ser tan malo. En parte sí, creo que sería como que el juego es un guiño al libro, pero probablemente en lo que tiene que ser un juego de unas tantas horas, entonces va a tener más cosas. Lo que sí, No sé en qué parte, pero vi que esta cosa creo que tenía un screamer. Voy a odiar ese momento. En parte. Ah, que tiene opening y todo. Con créditos. O sea, ya pasamos el tutorial, pasamos un poquito de charlita y ahora le ponen un opening. Historia completa. De un gameplay pasó a hacer una película.
We're almost there.
¿No se escuchan los truenos por el micrófono? Sí. Es que yo tengo el auricular puesto, pero aún así sigo escuchando los truenos.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce. Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
Es que en la historia sé qué va a pasar, pero en el gameplay no sé qué va a pasar.
Anything to you? A sad story.
No se escuchan, ok.
Prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man. And his wife, Sarah Hawkins. Nice young woman.
Estoy casi seguro que ese sí se escuchó. Viene el OBS que algo se movió cuando no hablé, no dije nada.
You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you. Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Hablar con Fitzroy. No sé por qué eso brilla de verde.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine. Hey, be careful. Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
I don't have time for all this bravado.
Don't be so high and mighty, sir. We don't like mainland snobs.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Ok. Ya me condené hace rato. Tengo curiosidad si esto va a hacer lo mismo, ¿no?
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
Ok, no me quiso dar.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah? Well, it wasn't normal.
Welcome, Maimo. Me es raro que esté ella aquí.
All that. We saw
Porque no entiende español y yo no sé inglés.
ourselves.
Solamente dependo del traductor de Google para poder para tratar de comunicarme con ella.
Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
Pero sus karaoke son divertidos.
See them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Buenas noches, Ceras.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the...
Están hablando de gritos y ni siquiera ha gritado aún.
But I'll say no more. Anything else?
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of...
No creo que llegue a tratar de matarlo al dios cara de pulpo
I'll tell them.
cósmico.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Bueno, a ver si me da ahora la bebida.
Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
No, ¿verdad?
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
Ok. Yo pensé que será Fitzroy, pero no lo es. Entonces...
What you looking at, stranger?
Sí que le gusta beber.
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
Ah, it was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger.
El protagonista es igual de bueno con los cumplidos que yo con las mujeres.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
Auténticas sirenas.
Be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
¿Qué canción es esa?
This song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1840.
Eres linda porque eres muy linda.
Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
Ok.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader. Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
Me encanta cómo tiene todo un montón de marcas, cicatrices, escrito algo raro en su brazo y lo único que hace es escucharle. Y no puede hablar con él.
Can hear things and voices
Y
whispering.
ahí creo que está repitiendo.
Will follow its reader and appear at various locations.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Ok.
Gifted with its own consciousness. Until it finds
Haré como si fuera que estoy leyendo, así no me dirán tonto. Eh,
You're already in trouble.
Contrabandistas.
There's nothing for you here either. Beat it.
Ok, no es por allí.
Your chum wanted to stir us up.
Quizás.
Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster? The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
Hablar con Bradley. Eh,
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand. Damn.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign.
¿Se puede pasar?
Coming.
¿No se puede pasar?
Real bad. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Sigo sin saber quién es.
Can't understand.
You can see that I'm busy, can't
A
you?
ver,
You can't understand.
¿no me hace caso?
Sailors. Oh yeah. It's a sign.
Me había dado cuenta que había una escalera.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned. I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Carta amenazante. Ok. No me interesa.
I brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Ok. Me sorprendió que de repente desapareció. Es como que... ¿Cómo tan rápido cargó, no? Para desaparecer.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the
O
strait.
sea, pensé que cuando examinabas objetos,
Wharf rats don't escape me.
se pausaba el juego o algo así.
Law around
No esperaba que iba a estar caminando detrás mío y de repente cuando me di la vuelta ya no estaba.
Last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Ok.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
You tell me.
I thought you would have worked it out. It belonged to Charles Hawkins. Ship owners from father to son.
I see. That explains those loading manifests. Too bad I can't get much out of them. I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
No lo sé.
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although, these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder? I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Ok. Un punto de personaje. Aún no sé cómo distribuir las cosas.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand. Damn stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway. That's no way to treat another.
Where do you think you're going?
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
And...
You and I are on the same side of the law.
Oh, yeah?
You don't want to know the truth behind this case.
Are you saying our work was not up to snuff? Forget it.
Ahora entiendo que tengo que subir lo de la elocuencia.
Thank you for your valuable help.
Okay, sir.
¿Cómo era? Porque me va a faltar muchos puntos. ¿Te imaginas por distribuir los puntos mal al inicio? Ya perdí.
No, if it gets... Who's this guy? No idea. You better keep it shut.
Why, we don't have a clear conscience.
Quiet.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot.
Ok, esto me parece tan absurdo.
I don't get
Ves a un desconocido, hablas de él, luego se mete ahí en la casita de al lado y está ahí en la ventana escuchando todo. sea, ¿no te imaginas? O sea, como que debe ser visible, ¿no? En la ventana rota y al costado ver la cabeza de un viejo o algo por el estilo.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh? We saw what you did to St. Brendan. Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
How can I be the one who defaced your saint? I've just come ashore, you idiots.
That's true. We're as drunk as lords. You bet. You could have gone by without us seeing you.
Do not rile me. You can hardly stand up.
He's right. We're no match. For the moment.
De momento.
Annoyed is understandable. There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue. Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us. What brings you to dark water?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum. They're protecting their territory. From whom, I
Me
wonder?
acabo de dar cuenta y no sé si es que mi logo está tapando o no los subtítulos o si se entiende para moverlo.
Only they would kill each other.
¿Quién es Kat?
This cat you mentioned. Is she their boss?
Oh, hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing. Nothing at all.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat. It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Ok,
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
empecé. No sé si esto está para consola o no, pero estoy jugando en PC. No puedo saltar, es verdad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Hola, Neil. El nombre del principio es muy largo, así que quedará Neil. No se puede saltar, es verdad. Se me olvida que no puedo saltar. Habilidad de percepción. Se volverá gris. No entendí. Ah,
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
ok.
A handle. It must come from these old winches.
Ya hay un pequeño avance. Lo que no entiendo es por qué sale ese icono. Se supone que hay más cosas ocultas.
Real vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Gabriel de la O, hola.
Use this old winch to lift
De la O, hola. Montar manivela. What? ¿Y cómo lo uso? ¿Puedo sacar en el medio? No. Debí haber probado si tengo... Voy a probarlo. Daño de caída. No me puedo caer. Ok, eso en parte es decepcionante. Sinceramente no sé qué tengo que hacer. O sea, si pones una manivela es porque quieres rotar eso, ¿no? LOL. Eso no estaba en el tutorial. Acabo de presionar una tecla y salió esto. Igual no cambia nada.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
Por eso no se podía girar. Ok.
A ratchet device. Exactly what I need.
Hay objetos que no lo puedo tomar si es que no tengo una linterna o algo. Así que...
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle.
Me encanta cómo es un detective. Y por eso deduce que todo está en su lugar y solamente falta girar eso. Y se rompió. ¿Y ahora qué?
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also...
Debo admitir que por un segundo me sorprendió.
Give you the crazy idea to come onto my turf.
No voy a decir nada. A ver. Literalmente nada.
Has the cat got your tongue?
You've come for a fight. What I've got to say won't change a thing.
You're a quick learner. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
¿Atacar?
As you wish.
Tenía como una especie de contador, así que... Y era la única opción, no tenía, no tenía opción. Literalmente, un puñetazo y ya está el moretón.
I was careful.
Me banean. Me banean de YouTube por violencia
No.
a la mujer.
You don't lack nerve. And you've got a fairly good right. I'm always on the lookout for well-built guys to work for me.
I'll make a note of it.
Me encanta cómo tiene
I'm Cat.
un moretón
I run the neighborhood.
y habla como si nada.
I tune here. Rather than foolish.
Tipo, ya está, me gané su respeto.
Come and see me in the bar one of these days. We can talk about what I can do for you and what you can do for me.
Literalmente cómo hacerse aliado supremo del jefe de la mafia o algo por el estilo. Un buen derechazo y listo. Ya está, estás arriba. No importa si tiene a dos matones detrás suyo. El buen derechazo a la jefa y listo. En serio, esto me parece tan... Ok. Tan... ¿En serio? ¿Así de fácil? A no ser que sea una mafia masoquista. Literal, continúan como si nada.
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I think it's time to talk business.
No hard feelings.
For a lucky little blow? You think I gotta be boss of these lads without taking any hits? It will serve as a lesson. I was too soft with you. Next time, I'll hit first. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
Mentir, decir la verdad. Mentir, decir la verdad. Mentir.
Fascinated by the history of the whaling state.
La base... ¿En serio?
You certainly don't lack style. But enough of the jokes. You reek of private eye. Who did you come for?
The Hawkins family.
Now why doesn't that surprise me? A little advice, though. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
En absoluto.
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. You almost got me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't...
Golpeas mujeres y luego mientes. Se me cayó un ídolo.
To make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished.
¿Le dirías la verdad a la mafia? Es una buena pregunta.
You onto our turf to conduct your little affair.
Si estás en una situación en la que estás hablando con alguien con poder,
Guarantee that I always collect on what
¿le dirías la verdad o le mentirías?
I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
No estuve, o sea, estuve leyendo el chat en lo que estaba hablando de eso y no leí nada de lo que dijeron. ¿Aceptar qué? Si le ayudo, me deberá un favor a cambio. ¿Acepta? Sí.
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, detective. Follow me.
You've got no problem going out looking like that.
How sweet of you to worry about my authority. I wouldn't be here if I was the sort of girl who'd hide away because of a black eye. People here know who they're dealing with. They watch their step.
I was given to believe that Fitz
En serio me causa gracia. Es que tiene un ojo morado y está como si nada.
They revere their brave.
O sea, ¿te imaginas todo así súper dura la jefota? Luego va así como, no sé, espera un momento, ir al baño. Y está ahí como, ay, sí me dolió.
They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Es que la nariz y todo.
It's fine. He's with me.
O sea, ¿no le debería estar ardiendo la cara o algo por el estilo?
Be a gentleman and move that for me.
Con eso ya puedo decir que hice el favor, así ya no tengo que deber nada luego.
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Ugh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
What?
Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like
Por un momento
this?
pensé que era algo paranormal y ahora entendí que solamente está como metiéndose en el papel de la persona para tratar de deducir qué está pasando.
It smells as bad as it looks. Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Ok.
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here? Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
Yo también conozco muy bien lo de los problemas para dormir.
What happened here?
Ok, entonces lo único importante era el cuadro. Siento que eso me va a servir bastante luego. ¿De verdad no puedo llevar estas lámparas? Voy a depender de esto. De un encendedor. Ir al bar, tal cosa, ya está. Ok.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
¿Por qué tanto drama para abrir esa puerta? Yo pensé que me iba a poner una persecución que tenía que huir o algo por el estilo, pero no. Se quedó mirando ahí y ya. Amenazar a la gente, podemos ayudarnos mutuamente. Ahora psicología, ok.
You seem like a competent officer. We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be taken for a fool.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene?
Yo digo que le dé un buen derechazo en el ojo y ya está, solucionado, se hace mi aliado.
Of course.
Ya vi que funcionó con la mafia, que es más peligrosa que la policía, entonces...
I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car is parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
¿Te imaginas? Y ahora
You finally
Y ahora lo denuncia.
Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Looks like you've met your match, Baker. I'd like to see that more often.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Get this jackass out of here before I stroke his other cheek. But we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Bueno, hasta ahora ningún susto, solamente un par de sorpresas. Pero ningún susto como tal. Si hubiese sabido que esto es como una película, hubiese jugado otra cosa. No es que no me guste, sino que tengo otro juego de terror que también es como una película. Los de Dark Pictures.
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Muchas opciones. El lugar está en ruinas, obviamente. No, pensé que la mansión se había incendiado. No perdamos tiempo.
Polls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
La verdad, siento más que estoy yendo como a un cementerio en vez de la mansión. Ok.
Poor kid. Poor kid. Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins.
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Extraño sitio para el sueño eterno totalmente.
Buried here.
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Do you know if Charles Hawkins had any enemies?
Not to our knowledge.
No sé, la verdad no sé nada de este juego. Solamente me sé la historia por el libro.
I don't understand.
Así que pueden haber zombies.
Silas would never have let
O
such a
poseídos.
happen.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary and steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing, let alone allow...
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh.
Bueno, supongo que tengo que ir por mi cuenta. O sea, lo típico, ¿no? Todo es normal hasta que te separas de tu grupo o persona que te acompaña y a partir de ahí empieza todo lo malo. O extraño.
I'll have to find another entrance. This entrance is still in use.
Whoa! You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on dark water.
Coger su hacha. Está en prisión del trabajo de la policía. Trabajo para Stephen Wester. YOLO. Bueno, no está. No es, no es tan fuerte.
The police report describes
Ok, eso también me encantó. Intenta quitar el hacha, no es tan fuerte, no lo logra y luego empieza a hablar en plan, ok, fue bromita.
stubborn as an old fool. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
he wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire...
No sé, pero yo me esperaba que me iba a dar un hachazo o algo así.
You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
The sooner I carry out my investigation, the sooner I wrap up the case and return to Boston. After which, you'll never hear of me again.
I like the sound of that, but I have...
También me encanta como el detective está como sin nada, o sea, no sé tú, pero yo moriría de vergüenza, tipo, intentaste hacer algo de película y no te salió.
Officer Bradley, Hood was trying to break into the mansion.
Do something, Bradley, or this story will have a nasty ending.
I vouch for him, Silas. He's working with us. We have reason to believe that someone entered the mansion and stole some paintings.
Impossible. I would have seen it.
Better safe than sorry. Now let us in. I promise to keep an eye on this one.
Okay then. I'll leave the key with you. You could have told me that earlier, Sonny.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Podía habérmelo dicho antes, yo estoy así como, lo siento, me dejé llevar por la situación. Por la acción.
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Capítulo 3 tan rápido. O sea, ¿en qué momento? No sé cuántos capítulos tiene esto, pero... No creo que sea mucho.
Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
Si es literalmente como en el libro, entonces no va a pasar absolutamente nada. Me voy a pegar algunos sustos quizás, pero no va a pasar nada.
What kind of meat is this?
O sea, lo digo porque recuerdo que en una escena o sea, en un, ¿cómo le digo? Párrafo del libro
This place is really
mencionaban justamente lo de la comida putrefacta y todo eso. Entonces, como que ahora tiene esa parte. Encontrar el lugar del incendio.
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
Bueno, mientras sea Scooby-Doo y es algo bonito,
Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched?
todo bien, todo correcto.
Something happened at this table. An argument?
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Ok. Ese trueno o rayo innecesario del juego.
Silas managed to bring the fire under control, but it was already too late for the Hawkins.
¿Será buena idea quedarme solo y explorar
Let's
por mi
see if I
cuenta?
can find something the cops missed.
Luego. No puedo simplemente evitar esa tarea cuando ya me salió.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker? If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn? Did it stop at the time of the fire?
¿No le puedo dar el zapato?
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
Ok.
They had a fight. Why?
Em, ¿No me está dejando salir del modo recuerdos?
Did someone escape the fire? Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee.
Igual me sirve. Quería ver el juego. Pero si puedo correr es por algo, ¿no?
And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
What's your theory?
Ah,
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
quizás si venía solo a la mansión pasaban otras cosas. O sea, ven que justamente me preguntó si quería que me acompañe o cosas así. Y le puse que sí, tipo, para que no me cree problemas el viejo ese del hacha. Pero ahora me dio curiosidad de qué hubiese pasado si,
Covered in dried blood. The same
si
bag
ponía
I
que
saw
no.
in the warehouse on the docks. And given the bloodstains, I'd also say that it's
Al menos me acompañó un NPC, así que... Puede ser eso. Si no me acompañaba el NPC, yo no iba a saber
an
a
original
dónde ir.
version of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein.
Quite a bit.
Entonces estaría
Do you know that the
explorando más la mansión, ¿no?
wealthiest families on the island?
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
Ok, ahora sé que no puedo mantener esto encendido todo el tiempo porque se quema.
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale.
Ah, creo que la tormenta de aquí está empeorando. Así que voy a tener que dejarlo hasta acá. Tampoco quiero que se me joda el PC o algo por el estilo, ¿no? Tipo, a ver cuánto llevamos. Como 1 hora y media, quizás. Y también ya me estoy terminando, creo, esto, porque esto es como que el capítulo 3. Último punto de control, ajustes, etcétera, ok. Bueno, sinceramente, hasta ahora no está pasando absolutamente nada. Yo me esperaba más susto, pero solamente tuve sorpresas. Volver al menú principal, sí. Espero que se haya guardado porque no tiene una opción para guardar. Como tal. Ok, muchas gracias por venir. No sé cuántas personas hay. Creo que son poquitas. Mejor prevenir que lamentar, sí. Definitivamente sí. No sé cuántas PCs ya se me jodieron por no pagar el PC a tiempo. Bueno, muchas gracias y probablemente voy a continuar al fin de semana. Porque entre 3 semanas tengo las cosas de la universidad, entonces voy a priorizar los streams para los fines de semana. Y nada, estaré probablemente poniendo todo en Twitter. Y también quiero jugar a Elden Ring, así que quizás un sábado puedo jugar a Elden Ring y el domingo hago la continuación de esto. Así que disculpen que por la tormenta tenga que cortar esto. Espero que no que no haya que no sé cómo hilar ahora mismo la idea. Eh, bueno, lean mi mente porque no sé cómo hilarlo. Que no espero que no haya habido problemas de conexión con el stream. Y nada, nos vemos en la próxima entonces. Muchas gracias de verdad. Y adiós.